Hey guys, what's up? It's Sanj. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup look for glasses. There's of course some bold brows, a bold wing, a very matte powdered face, and I absolutely love it. Oh wait, what's that? You like my glasses? Well, these are from Firmoo.com, and the link will be down below to purchase your very own. This video is sponsored by Firmoo.com, and if you want to purchase a pair of your own glasses, be sure to do that using my link and my coupon code. The glasses that I'm wearing right now are the S947s, and they have a translucent glossy finish, perfect for everyday wear. These glasses come in 6 shades. There is a black one, a brown one, a rose pink one, a green one, a pink one, and then of course the clear ones. So this is, I guess, a little bit of a closer look. I love wearing glasses like down here. These are non-prescription, by the way. You can get them prescription, non-prescription, sunglasses. You can get them with like blue light. You can get them with so many different things. I just got just basic, plain. There's just such a wide variety of glasses you can choose from, as well as you can change the size. You can just put your prescription in them, and it's so cheap. For the lenses, like I was saying, you can get tinted, you can get photochromic, you can get polarized, you can get so many different things. You can also get different coatings like anti-reflection coatings or no coatings. One pair of glasses costs $25.99 US without any of the added costs to it. So with the basic, no prescription, the no tint, it's all comes down to $25.99. Tell me what you guys think of these glasses. I absolutely love them. So buying these glasses was super simple. The website is extremely organized and it'll take you through the whole process. It's very easy to do so. You can select your characteristics for the glasses and it will never force you to buy anything that you don't want to buy. These came in, I think, 3 days, which is amazing. They came super quick. There was no problem with shipping at all, and I just love how efficient they were. So if you guys want to buy a pair of these glasses but aren't sure which ones to buy, you can totally look into buying glasses for your face shape. So if your face shape is more oblong, so oval-like, you can pick basically a large, wider frame with concise lines to help sharpen up the soft parts of your face. It'll make you look a lot more professional and sharp and just complement the natural shape of your face. If your head is shaped like a heart, you want to focus on getting rimless glasses that point sort of downwards, and that will basically complement your sort of upward heart shape if the glasses are pointing downwards. If your face shape is squared, anything that's like soft and gentle will definitely help contrast against your chiseled, broad jawline and chin, as I'm sure you have with a square face shape. If your face shape is round, you want to look into getting the geometrically rectangular sunglasses or glasses that will definitely have contrast against the roundness of your face. If your face shape is diamond, you want to pick glasses that are curved but not oversized or wider than your cheeks to counteract the shape of your face. Okay, so that is all I have to say about the glasses. Once again, you can order them in my link down below. Let's get on with the video. So now I'm just going to open it up. So this right here just came in the mail. This is the package it came in. It says Express Pack. And then, of course, inside of that, there is this guy, which is the typical package you get when you are ordering things. And inside was this. And from what I'm seeing, it's just a bag that has the logo on it. And I actually really like this. So inside of the bag, ooh, look at this packaging. It's like a globe, and it like the Firmoo is just kind of engraved. It's not too like, right in your face, like the logo just in your face. It's pretty subtle, and I love this packaging. I didn't know that I was gonna actually receive a glass case. I'm super excited about this, but I think that it's so cute. Like, you guys just see like the globe, and it looks like an atlas almost. And then when you open it up, here are the glasses. So these are the ones that I decided to order. Let me make sure they look good on me. I'm scared. I actually really like the way they look. Oh my gosh, I love big glasses, and I love glasses that have this sort of thing connecting the two lenses. I like it when there's a little hoop for your nose. I absolutely love it. And then of course inside we have the glass cleaner, and it just has, once again, the Firmoo logo on it. Looks something like this. So you get the glasses, of course, the case, of course, a little baggie. Oh, one more thing is in here. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's actually a user's guide. So it just gives, I guess, some information about your glasses. And it just is asking if you like them to, you know, tell them. And if you don't, you can actually send them back and there'll be no problem. But I'm definitely not sending these back. I think they look really good. I think these are the kind of glasses that just like anybody can pull off. The clear rim is very in right now, and they're gonna look even better once I put on my makeup. Okay, so now on with the makeup. There are a lot of things that you need to think about when you wear glasses that correlate to your makeup. First of all, you're gonna have something on your face constantly. So you need to make sure that your foundation or your concealer is laid down, set. It's not gonna slide around, it's not gonna move around. And a really important step of doing that is primer. You want to use a primer that isn't really too glowy, greasy, or dewy, because then it will make the concealer glowy, greasy, and dewy and make it a lot more shiny. So I'm gonna go today for the Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer, because it will just make your skin really smooth and a great base for your concealer, which will, you know, make it not easily prone to moving around. I don't put this everywhere, I only put it where I'm gonna put concealer. So underneath my eyes, my nose, and my chin. I'm just gonna squeeze a tiny bit on my hand. That's probably just enough. This goes such a long way, and it actually works. Like, you're gonna see how matte my skin is about to get. It's super thick and quite potent, but this is such a good primer. Okay. It dries really fast too. So there is that. And I also like to take some of this one on my eyelids, which might seem weird to you, but I don't know, I just like doing this. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is my brows. Brows is also a very important thing to be conscious of when you're wearing glasses. With my firm glasses, the lenses are very wide, and oftentimes they will go in between, below, or above your brow, making your brows seem a lot smaller. So the key is to make your brows thicker than they normally are, which might sound a little bit weird to you. But the glasses will make your face, like, features look smaller, because these glasses that I'm wearing in particular today are large. So what I'm gonna do is just taking my Maleficent MAC palette, I'm going to mix the black and the brown with an angled brush. And basically I'm gonna just outline my brows. So you guys know they look crazy before I, you know, go with concealer and stuff. I do the most, because then I buff it out and I line them and they look really good after. So bear with me, but I'm gonna make them thicker than I would normally be used to, so that they will contrast well against our nice big glasses. Using a little eyebrow hair brush, I'm just gonna start to blend in the front. Get rid of that unibrow. Taking my Morphe concealer in the color Frappe, I feel like you guys know that off heart by now. I'm gonna put it on a sort of circular angled brush and just start to carve out the shape of my brows so they are nice and sharp, and I can fix these guys up. So the brow looks a lot cleaner than it did before. And don't worry, I'm going to also buff in these harsh edges, but I like to do that after I'm done concealing both. I think the most important part of the brow is the blend in the front. So here's how I do it. They look pretty crazy right now. First thing I do is just make like a couple lines down the center so I have no unibrows going on, okay? And for me, I like the top part to be kind of fading back while the bottom is longer. So I take this and I start doing strokes with the leftover concealer. I don't add any more, I use the leftover concealer. Like, I hate how it's like square, like I don't like that. So I'm gonna start doing some strokes like that and then get shorter and shorter as I start getting up the eyebrow. So it's gonna go longer, shorter, 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 shorter. You guys know what I mean. I'm gonna do a little bit in the front just to shorten the brow in general. And I think that is good for now. That's normally how I would probably wear my brows with glasses. I'm just gonna do some concealer on my under eyes and my nose, and then I'm gonna bake it so that we can move on to the eyeshadow. Okay, so now for one of the most important parts, I would say, with glasses is definitely baking, because, you know, your glasses sit right here. Wherever you sit, they're usually really on your nose. So for powder, I have definitely a favorite. This is the Kat Von D translucent powder, the Lock-It translucent powder. And this is the like prize size. This is definitely the mini version, but it is such a good powder. When this runs out, I'm definitely going to pick some up in full size. The thing about this is it's actually translucent. It leaves no white cast whatsoever. And the reason why you gotta put on a lot when you have glasses, I already kind of explained it though. You don't want your glasses to be moving on your makeup. You don't want them to start sweating the concealer off and moving around your makeup. So setting is a very important step in the art of wearing glasses. I am gonna set my nose. I do not like nose contour, especially when you have glasses on. You can actually tell where the ridges of your nose are. So doing nose contour makes not really any sense. It's not really as important to set down here, but you still want to do it a tiny bit because you still want this concealer to stay all day. I'm gonna do a teeny bit of contour. I'm going to just prime my lid so they're all one even color with, you guessed it, my Morphe concealer. This thing is like literally 3-in-1, 4-in-1. And the primer that we put down below will help our eyeshadow not to skip. I heard that using an eyeshadow brush, like the fluffy one, is good for blending out primer, so I'm trying that today. That was pretty simple, I guess. Okay, so before we move on to the actual eyeshadow, I'm going to go into this middle shade right here from the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette, and I'm going to use this on a fluffy brush to just set my entire lid. Just use a color that's very close to your skin tone and that is easily blendable with many formulas. Okay, so glasses also can make your eyes look smaller or bigger based on your prescription. That's why it's really important that you have your crease higher than it actually is to give the appearance of bigger eyes. I think the glasses that I got were non-prescription, so they can actually make your eyes look smaller because the frames are around them and you can just, your eyes can get lost. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place our crease above our actual crease to make it look like we have a bigger eye. I'm gonna do a simple, like sort of everyday look. I'm not gonna go too complicated or like using any sort of bright colors because I want this to be an easily attainable look. So let's just get into it. Taking a short fluffy brush, I'm gonna go into this corner shade of the same palette, and it's kind of like a reddy brown. It's a lot more clay based than brown based. And what I'm gonna do is, you can find your crease any way you want. You can take the back of your brush, sink it, and wherever your eye kind of sinks, that's your crease. Or if you look up like that, the top line is your crease. And everyone has their crease shade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna basically start placing this a little higher than I normally would, which is gonna be a little bit difficult since we have that thick brow going on, but we can do it. I'm also gonna bring the transition shade into my inner corner, which I usually do not do, but I think it's gonna help accentuate our eye shape today. And we want all of that we can get. I'm basically going into the brow with just leaving a little bit of space, which is probably gonna be used up later on anyways. It probably is gonna sink into your natural crease, but once again, just try your best to focus the majority of pigment in a little higher section than your actual crease. I'm gonna dip into my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm gonna go into the shade Cypress Umber and mix that with Red Ochre. So that's gonna be this shade right here mixed with this shade right here. This is obviously a reddish brown, so I don't wanna just go all with Cypress Umber and then just make it super, super cool toned and brown. So I'm gonna mix those two and just start putting it in the outer V of my eye. Yes. So I'm taking that same mixture, Cypress Umber with a dash of Red Ochre, and I'm gonna put it in the like inner corner. And I'm leaving the center of my lid kind of, not blank, there's obviously gonna get some shadow on it, but I'm not putting anything there purposely because that's where the shimmer is gonna go. Putting a focal point on our eye ourselves will allow our eyes to look bolder than they actually are. And like I was saying before, they can get lost with our glasses. I'm gonna bring a little bit of Red Ochre through my crease. And these shades just look like a medley of colors coming together. So now that I think I have the basis of my sort of, you know, matte eyeshadow, I wanna do some on the lower lash line. Alright, so I just cleaned up the sides of my makeup, and now I'm going to take a large fluffy brush and wipe away the bake so that I can, you know, freely put on some lower lash line shadow. I'm going to wipe off a little bit of this, but kind of leave majority of it on. Okay. So lower lash line eyeshadow can actually really help you sort of make your eye a lot more pronounced. And I actually prefer warm shades for the lower lash line. So I'm gonna go back to my MAC palette and I'm gonna go into this shade and just place it on literally the very outer part of my eye. It might look really weird right now, but trust me, it's gonna look so good when you have your glasses on. Once it's been rightfully diffused, I really want to do a bright shade for literally like most of it. I'm going to take, I think, a mixture of this sort of coral shade and this orange shade from the same Huda Beauty palette. And this is a pencil brush. And I'm just going to put it like literally in the inner part like that. And I'm gonna just get most of the shadow off my brush and start mixing it with the browns. Like, it just makes your eye look a lot brighter and bigger when you have light colors on the inside, but then pronounced and bold with the darker color on the outside. You cannot forget to merge these two colors together, because if you leave it, it'll look so bad. I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna go into this cream shade right here. And I always like to put a matte white in the inner corner before I do the shimmer, to act as kind of a base for it. But I don't do that for the brow bone. So now we're gonna do the highlight and the halo eye. So I'm gonna take probably the flat end of my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. I'm gonna use Primavera, which is this sort of gold shade. I'm gonna spray the brush, dip into it, and then basically a halo eye, if you don't already know, is just when shadow is focused on the center, like the shimmer shadow. So what I'm gonna do, got all over my mirror, the spray. Yeah, switching mirrors. I'm gonna start by kind of tracing, pressing, like so. And then you kind of want to just start blending it into the shades next to it, sort of. This is not really as bright as I wanted, so I'm going to dip into my copper right here just to kind of step it up, show Anastasia, oh yes, what's up? This is of course a deep copper, so it's going to be darker than my last shade. And then I'm gonna actually put something on top to make the focal point even more noticeable. I'm gonna take Primavera and lay it literally right in the center. Take a little bit of Vermeer right in the center. Ho ho! That is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take Vermeer for the brow bone. Oh my god. Blendy, blendy. Alright, so one more thing that I want to add is this green waterliner, and I'm going to put this on my waterline, and it's going to look really good. Ooh, yes, this just adds extra definition and makes your eyes pop a lot more with your glasses on. Okay, so that is the green, and okay, time for the wing. I know there are a lot of components, it may seem, but all these components just make for a great makeup look. And of course you don't have to do all of these things, but this is just, I think, a lot of tips you can use next time you're doing your makeup and your glasses to help make your eyes stand out. This is the, what is it? The NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink Liner in the color black. So make your wing thicker and bolder than you normally do it, because your glasses are going, once again, gonna make them get lost. Another trick to make your eyes look bigger is to literally create a fake waterline. So I'm ending my wing here, which is obviously not where my eye is. I'm gonna take a dark shade and kind of connect it and make it look like it's actually where my eye is. It's a very good illusion. Make sure you're going into the very inner corner. Going back into this palette, I'm going to take a smudge eye sponge and dip into the black and the brown, and I'm going to take that, connecting the end of my wing to the green and just buffing it out. Ooh, yes, that's exactly what I want it to look like. Now, putting too much black can make your eyes look smaller, but if we use it with a mix of brown and smudge it, it should be no problem. Okay, so I know that we have a lot of makeup on, and this is gonna shock you. Because I have this makeup on, we're not gonna do lashes. Shook, right? I know. The reason why is because lashes, for me, can brush up against your glasses, making them extremely annoying. We're just gonna do a couple good coats of old-fashioned mascara. And you cannot forget the lower lashes. Okay, mascara is done. Now we can move on to the face. Don't worry guys, it's pretty simple from here. I'm going to wipe off the rest of the bake. And I'm gonna apply this Tarte blush sample in the shade Exposed. It's like a very cool toned, sort of subtle pink, which is what I want for this look. I don't love the look of a ton of blush, so I'm just gonna do not too much of that, but I'm gonna use it up until I'm done with it. So a little bit of a rosy cheek. For highlighter, I'm gonna go ahead and use, of course, my Fenty Beauty highlighter in the shade Hustla Baby. Oh my god, this just makes me like quake every time. Every time. Come on, Rihanna, you changed the makeup game, like you really did. And because I love it, a tiny bit on the nose. Last but very not least, we have the lips. For lippy, I'm gonna use this lip gloss by the brand Cake, and it's a very pretty shimmery sparkly lip gloss. I love it. Just gonna apply it on my lips. And it smells like cake. I think we need a subtle lip after, you know, the little extravaganza we have going on up there. And that is the end of this makeup look. Before you head out, you can do a little tiny bit of extra powdering along the nose so that where the glasses sit will not shift around your makeup. And then pop them on. Okay. Wow, I love these. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and be sure to check out the glasses down below. They are super cheap, so efficient, they come really quick, and they look absolutely incredible. I really enjoyed working with Fermi for this video, as well as filming it for you guys. Do not forget to check them out. Their link will also be down below. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys! Mwah.